Buccaneers Observer. This is Ralph Phillips. Hopefully we got all the technical difficulties done, fixed. Buccaneers play the Giants at Giants Sunday, week 12. We are going to have Mike Williams back. They're going to be starting DeVito. I think that's his name. It's not Danny DeVito. I think it's Tommy. Tommy DeVito. DeVito. So it's going to be interesting. The Bucs really need this win. Really need this win. We are 3 games behind making the playoffs right now. Just to get a wild card spot, we are 3 games behind the Redskins, who currently have the last wild card spot at 7-4, and we are at 4-6. And the Atlanta Falcons are 2 games ahead of us, but they've beaten us twice this year, so they got the tiebreakers. We'd actually have to get a game ahead of them. We can't tie with them. So we have to get 3 games ahead of somebody in order to make the playoffs. We can't lose. We need to not lose any more games this year. Those be the rules. So can we beat the Giants? It seems like a winnable game. But we've lost some winnable games. But I mean, I'll tell you, we've slugged it out with some really good teams. You know, we beat the Detroit Lions. We beat the Redskins the first week of the season. You know, they weren't quite together yet. You know, they were still feeling each other out and all that good stuff. So we were lucky to have them week 1. And we went ahead and beat them. Then, you know, we've lost to the Falcons twice. We ended up losing some winnable games, and you know, we went toe to toe with the Chiefs, took them into overtime. They ended up winning that game. We went toe to toe with the 49ers. They ended up winning that game at the last second. So the Buccaneers we've shown that we're in games. We did lose to the Denver Broncos. We were actually like Bo Nix's coming out party. Really caught us by surprise, I think. Caught everybody by surprise. They whooped us in that game. But, you know, we're basically right where we thought we would be at the beginning of the season. So we're not doing great, but we're about where we thought we would be. But we got to beat the Giants. We got to. Oh, Mitch, what's up? Yeah, we got an easy schedule against the Giants. Both should get a shutout against the third-string quarterback. Should. Should being the operable word there. You are 100% correct. This is a very winnable game. But this is the Buccaneers, and this is Todd Bowles we're talking about. So it's going to be difficult no matter what. You know, one thing that Larry Foote did say was, and I didn't like it, he said, this is going to be a 4th quarter game. And I'm like, you know, I'd prefer it not to be. I'd kind of like to have this game wrapped up by halftime. Would be nice. We should be able to. So we're going to look at the all 22. Just kind of browse around, flop around, see what we can see. And, you know, see if this team is, you know, good and we just don't know it. You know, or if they got players that are better than what the record shows, or if they're really just a bad team, or if they're average. We're gonna look and see what we can see. Now I've got the what's up, Joe? Yeah, we should be able to. I will put my score prediction in. I think we're gonna beat them by 8 points, and that's gonna be with them getting a garbage time touchdown. That's my prediction. You know, I really think, you know, this year our offense is running smooth. It's really running good, and it's really predicated on how Mayfield is mentally. You know, if he's skittish, we don't do as well. But if he's calm, cool, collect, we do really well. Against the 49ers, he was too skittish. Didn't like that. Against the Broncos, too skittish. Didn't like that. Generally this year, he's been playing very well. Offensively, we're good. It's the defense. Now, all year long, we've been watching this defense, and we got the talent. We really do. We're not a bad team, talent wise. We've got guys like Levante David, Winfield, Vita Vea, Cansey, Yaya. We've got guys that are really good. McCullum, I think he's very good. We're just something is not clicking with us, and I don't know if it's a mental thing, if it's a culture thing, or if it's just everybody's having bad games all at the same time. Because weird stuff's happening. You know, Levante David and Antoine Winfield Jr. missing tackles the way they are. There's just something strange going on there. And it's unusual for either one of them to miss tackles, but for both of them to miss tackles in the same game in crucial times of the game, it just doesn't happen. And weird stuff, like David not putting his foot down right and then just falling down. Braswell literally taking a knee and then laying on the ground while the 49ers score a touchdown. It's just weird, weird stuff. So I think if we can get all that under control, then we'll definitely be dominating everybody. Sam, what's going on, brother? Rashad, what's up? Bucs 22, Giants 15. All right, I like it. I did not get MK's score yesterday. I saw he put it in, but I didn't get to write it down. So if anybody remembers what his score was, I don't know if he'll remember it. We could definitely win this game. And I'm hoping this is going to be a coming out party for our defense getting back on track, because that's all it is. That's all it is. 100% is our defense is they're just not playing good in every aspect of the game. They're not tackling. They're out of position. I think, against the 49ers, the front four, the starting front four, Vita, Cansey, Yaya, and Tryon did great. They did great. They were fantastic. So that was good to see. But overall, our defense has just been not good. Uh, 22-15. Gotcha. Giants. I'm going to put you up on the big board here. Yeah. What's up, Gilgamesh? I know. That's always the big worry, Gilgamesh. We got, an unknown quarterback. Well, he did start a little bit last year, but we are we just it. I want to say Todd Bowles, but it's been gone back before Todd Bowles, but definitely Todd Bowles. We just don't do well against unknowns. They always have record games against us. And that's something else that's really weird. All the weird records that we give opposing teams, it just seems like out of nowhere, they'll score 5 touchdowns in the first quarter. That's a record for them. The 532 yards a game. That's a record for them. It's like, why do we give up so many records all the time? Evans 150 plus yards a game this week. Yeah, he's got to get like 100 yards a week in order to break 1,000. I don't think he's going to. Right. Yeah, really the only game we weren't in this year has been the Broncos game. And that one just caught everybody by surprise. We went into that game thinking it was going to be super easy, or, Bowles went in it and gifted Sean Payton a game. These coaches are tight. You never know. He might have been like, Sean called him up the night before and was like, hey, look, I got this new quarterback. I'm trying to get this team on track. Can you give us a win? Because we played that weird quarters defense almost exclusively in that game, and we've never done that before. We haven't done it since either. All right. Let me see. Tom, what's up? We got Mike Edwards now. He's gonna fix it all. I thought Whitehead was gonna come in and fix things, but nope. He's actually been a liability. I'm still of the opinion we do not have a personnel problem. We've got a mindset slash culture problem on defense. Even Josh Hayes, I watching him, he was great in coverage. He really was. Even on that touchdown to Kittle, I mean, he was really, really good coverage. He stayed on Kittle for 6 seconds. He just didn't execute right there at the end. It was like he had a brain fart. I mean, he was right there. He could have just stuck his arm up, batted the ball away, or which is what it looked like he was doing, was push Kittle because Kittle was right there out of bounds. All it would have taken was just a little push as soon as he touched the ball, and Kittle would have went out of bounds. And it looks like that's what Hayes was getting ready to do. He had one arm up, like he was going to push him. He just didn't get the other arm up, and then he did it late. It was weird. That's what I'm saying. Our defense is playing very weird. Jalen Hyatt. Yeah, Mitch, right? Remember that Mitch Trubisky game? Yeah. That was Mitch Trubisky. Like, what? How in the world do we let him? Yeah, it's embarrassing. We do get embarrassed by these no-name players, man. Yeah, Denver's turning out to be the real deal. They put everybody on notice when they beat us. I can't believe how poorly Whitehead has played too. I tell you, man, to me it looks like he's just collected a paycheck. There was one play I wanted to show it to you guys yesterday. There was one play where he went in. He was supposed to blitz, and he went. There was a gap there that he could have very easily have ran up to and tried to get the quarterback, but he stood there, and it was almost like he was spying the quarterback, But it was Purdy. Why would you spy Purdy? And he just stood there in that gap. He didn't do anything. He didn't rush. He didn't. It was very strange. I wanted to show everybody that, but I forgot. What's up, MK? Hey, what was your score prediction yesterday? I didn't get a chance to write it down. Yeah, Whitehead used to be a thumper, man. When was the last? Can y'all think of the last time y'all remember anybody on our defense getting a good tackle, a good, solid one of those tackles? I can't remember. I don't think it's been one this year. It's a mental thing. There's something going on with our defense, man. Can we watch the Super Bowl tomorrow? Go back to the glory days. Uh, that that was that was good stuff, man. 2020, good times. 2021 was good times too. It hurt losing that Rams game, but gotta say it's a good game, very entertaining. That comeback was spectacular. Just that last play or that throw where we blitzed. That was tough, man. That was tough. But it was a good game. And, it was really between us and the Rams that year. And I hated the fact that we had to play the Rams in the playoffs. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be a close one. And it was. That was good. That was a good game. It was very entertaining. 2023, not so much. No, 2022, not so much. 2023, not so much. 20 this year, uh, it was this time last year too. It was almost the exact same thing that happened last year. Remember, like through week 5, we were on top of the world because we were crushing it, and then we hit that 6-game streak, 7 games. We lost 6 of 7 right there in the middle of the season. It was horrible. Everybody was talking. I was talking about firing coach. I was just sick of it. And then we backed into the playoffs. It feels like we're doing the same exact thing this year. It's weird. Oh, that's the one that took Olave out, right? But was that really a thumper, or was it really just a kind of a awkward hit? You know, we're just not seeing those good tackles this year, which we normally see quite a few. Levante David's very good for tackling. Winfield's very good for tackling. Whitehead was very good for tackling. You'd get a couple times a game where you'd be like, "Ooh, good hit." We ain't seeing those this year. Exactly. That's what I think, Rashad. That's what I think. That's a huge issue. You know, if you look at this year alone, just this year, we've played. I brought up the Denver game where we played almost strictly quarters. Then most games we play all kinds of funky defenses. We do pre and post snap reads where we'll show cover two pre-snap, and then we'll go into man coverage with zero safeties post-snap. We'll show one thing during pre-snap, and then we'll move into something post-snap. And it's generally the exact opposite of what you think it's going to be. So we play all different kinds of defense. If you can name the defense, we play it. But we don't just do that. We will play whole games where we play a certain type of defense. Like against the 49ers, we played almost exclusively, I'd say probably 70% man coverage. So our defenders, whoever they are at the time, have to know how to play every single defense. They got to be good at playing man. They got to be good at playing zone. They got to be good at playing split field. They've got to be able to do nickel cornerback. You've got to be able to be a cornerback. You've got to be able to be a safety. Sometimes you're going to blitz. Even our defensive linemen have to know how to fall back into coverage. And I'm talking about nose tackles. you know, we've got to be the only team in the world that drops our nose tackles back into coverage. It's just too complex. And when we've got so many first and second year guys, I think it gets jumbled up. And you've got the veterans who they're spending so much time trying to make sure that the newer guys are understanding what's going on that they get confused. So I think we need to dumb it down. I really liked the 49ers game because I liked us playing, we played a lot of cover two with man underneath or cover one with man underneath. I think we did great with that. And if we would have just tackled, and I think it helps us out. We weren't as confused on defense. So, yeah, I agree with you 100%, Rashad. I think we need to dumb down our defense a little bit. It's way too much. Way too much. Brady, it was Brady that came. What's up, Lawrence? You made it. It looks like we made it. How about them pipes, man? Got to play get the spot. I know, right, Tom? That's what we're going to call it. This is the get the spot defense. Giants are trash, man. We're going to find out. Yeah, Tyke. I like Tyke. Yeah, Levante's not having a very good year. I would say this is his worst year ever. But I'd say that about everybody on the team or everybody on the defense. Winfield's having his worst year ever. McCollum's not having his worst year. Uh, KJ Britt's definitely having his worst year. Yeah, we have been missing Tyke. We need. You couldn't face a disappointment. Oh, I hear you, brother. I tell you, uh, I did the film review after week 11 or week 10 that week, and like hardly anybody showed up. Especially, let me see, I was late doing it because I was at a wedding, so I started like on a Wednesday. So I did Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Wednesday. We had, and then Thursday it was like half the people that were there on Wednesday, and then Friday I think there was four of us. Just like everybody was just so frustrated. We had the diehards. I didn't want to do it either. I should have taken that week off and then did the film review this week. The front four, Joe, I think they played well against the 49ers. It was probably their best game this year. But just the starters. The second string, they played like crap. Yep, we're playing the Giants. So we're going to look. We need to get this film going. See what we can see. My goodness, what's going on here? The 2-8 Giants. Man, I tell you, we can't lose this game. I don't want to say this is a must win, but I think it is. Ah, what was that? Does somebody know there's a camera there? What is this? What is that? Somebody just threw it. Is that an umbrella? Looks like an umbrella. That's funny. Okay, so we got the Panthers here too, so we can look at them as well. I like their uniforms there. This is the game in Europe. The Europe game. All right. They're doing, it looks like man coverage here. One deep safety. Boom, it's a run. Does anybody know anything about the Giants? Like whether they're good? Has anybody watched the Giants any this year? I don't think I've seen a single game by them. And they benched Daniels. I mean, he's a healthy scratch. He just obviously didn't play well enough. They've flip-flopped. They have flip-flopped quite a few times with him over the years. They just need to go ahead and move on, I guess. All right, blocking there is not too bad, but we got to remember the Panthers aren't very good either. So I know that's what I'm worried about, Lawrence. We were talking about. Oh, he just slipped and fell down. Is that? Oh yeah, it's Bryce Young, right? He doesn't fall, but he slips right there, just out of nowhere. Turf monster. Boom. Nobody's open. Can't get open. Okay, they're playing man again. Are they a mainly man coverage team? Oh, that was the easiest sack you ever gonna get right there. Good grief. Did he even try to get away from him? He just ducked. Who is zero? Oh, that's Brian Burns. Okay, we're very familiar with Brian Burns. Donovan Smith used to just dominate Brian Burns. Look at this weak block. This is like the weakest block you will ever see on film. He's just like, he doesn't even turn around. He's just like, I'm going to block you with my back. Wow, talk about low effort. Yeah, Donovan Smith just, he used to beat up on Brian Burns, man. Yep, they're playing man again. So this series, man coverage. Boom, got wide open. What happened here? This guy messed up on his coverage responsibilities, didn't he? Sure did. Big dummy. I know, Joe, especially coming off a bye week, man, this better be a get right game. Man, it's so wild how we're just not calling hands to the face at all this year. I mean, just that's a whole handful of jaw right there. Just, no pass rush. Or not an effective one so far. Mike Evans should be playing Sunday. That'll be good, of course. Very happy about that for a number of reasons. Main one being it gives us a much better chance to win. Although it was so weird with that 49ers game, Mayfield did not give any of the receivers a chance. He was getting that ball out in under 2 seconds, almost every snap. I think I counted 4 snaps that he held it over 3 seconds. He was just checking it down so quick. Or we were doing these screens and stuff. I mean, some of them were designed to be fast, but he was getting it out fast, which is very strange because, I mean, I don't know if he was trying to help his offensive line, if he didn't have confidence that they could hold. But I think they did well. They didn't get much of a chance. Now, he just chunks this. That's Daniel Jones. Oh, okay. He's got a free play. All right. He just Cotton is a top 10 tight end. Big game by Cotton. Big Cotton. The big cotton ball. He's so funny. He's just like your typical blue collar worker, man. He's a 100%er. He's out there blocking all the damn time. Ooh, he just got whooped. Right here, 73. Is he going to be a weak link? I don't know what they're doing here. It's like a fake zone blocking, but they're doing pass pro. So I think they get a little confused. That's what looks like happens here. He's lucky 15. The wide receiver picks his 93 up because he was gone. 93 didn't try very hard there. That was kind of weak. Yeah, we got two crappy teams playing here. Yeah, I was going to say that was a penalty all day. He was just, oh man. Panthers suck. They ended up pulling out this win too. Play action. Oh man, dude, if you would have turned around, what are you doing? Whoa. Why is he not turning here? Why he should have his head turned here. He's not turned around yet. He's still not. Okay, now he's looking. Too late now. Big dummy. He just fell down. Gosh, man, these teams really this bad? Well, I don't know what's going on here. They've got 2, 4, 6, 7 guys in coverage on 3 guys. These two are covering each other. Look, he's not even trying. Why is he running this way? The running back. I don't. Maybe I'm biased here. Maybe I just know that these two teams are really bad. But the quarterback's going that way, and this receiver just starts running this way, and he's just kind of jogging. He's like, "Yeah, I don't want to help you out. You're a jerk." He just has to throw it away. This guy did not help at all. This guy laid on the field the whole time. Very strange. Man, I hope this is the Giants team we get. Oh, I thought this was wasn't this in London or something? Oh, 94 beat 72. The rest of the defense falls for the play action. Look at this. All these guys, except this guy, he's pointing. He's going, no, the ball's over here. He's totally lost. Okay. 72 gets beat. So far, an offensive lineman has got beat every time. Man, this looks like some really bad football. Maybe they're just warming up. Tomlin has never won. Ooh, good tackle. Who was that? 94? Who was 94? feel like I should know that because he's a Panthers. Ashawn Robinson. He used to play for the Giants. Huh. This is his revenge. Hey, what's up, Rampage? 31-10 Bucs. Gotcha. Oh yeah, let me remind everybody to put their scores in. This might be the last day. Let me see. Don't forget. Give me your score predictions. Bam. All right. Pin this. It's like too much work. It's like a job. And see, Rampage doesn't want us to win because he wants to. He wants to get rid of Bowles. Bowles will look fire against bad teams. I don't know, man. When was the last time Bowles has looked like, where we just dominated a team? Their best player is Saquon Barkley. Yeah. That was a weird one, man. When they got rid of him, this offseason for running backs was the weirdest offseason I can remember. They got a good run game, though? Expect them to blitz with no offense besides Barkley. Yeah, I was thinking about that at MH, but unfortunately, I think they're going to probably run the same offense, and I don't have it split up. I mean, yeah, we can flip through. We can flip through. Liam needs early draft picks, tank to fireballs. You're done with Bowles too, Lawrence? I get it. I get it. I'm not call. If we lose against the Giants, I'll call for his head. I'm not doing it just yet, though, man. I did it last year. I'd never do it. Boom! They collapsed that line right there. Nice little wall. Boom. So, do they have good? You let 94 get off. 94 is pretty good. I need to write his name down. He's out here making plays. Yeah, I was going to just do the defense because I thought the same thing, that the offense isn't going to look the same. Oh, hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Oh, you suck. Where you going? Okay. That's good. No, you suck. This guy right here. Why did you let him get over? You were right on him. Oh, man. He's bad. Oh, and then a horrible throw. Oh, my gosh. He was wide open. Look at this guy. he's got his hands on his helmet. Wow, how did he make that throw? Oh, this is Munich. Okay, yeah. I saw the Panthers. It said Panthers over on the other sideline. So, man, I can't believe he overthrew that. He did. There wasn't no pressure or nothing, right? Look at this. Oh my gosh, no, he just throws a miserable ball. Oh, whoa. Yeah, okay, no wonder he's fired again. Man. You think he's going to retire, Rashad? That would be the smart thing to do, right? Do the what? Somebody's hand. The cameraman's drunk again. Like, he put That's the cameraman. Or somebody in the booth. Oh man. But yeah, that'd be the smart thing to do is go ahead and retire before they can fire you. You know. But if he retires, he doesn't get his money. If they fire him, he'll get what 2 more years or a year of paycheck. So Lawrence, I'm with you, man. I I'm tired of how do we go from 12-5 teams to 9-8 and 8-9 teams? You're just like, eh. I think that's the coaching, because we had Brady, so they like to take you out at the knees here. You want Russell Shepard to go off, Jeff? Yeah, right. It's a New York game. Yeah, good point. That'll be interesting to see if Cone does that. That'd be cool. That'd be a good in your face. I like a coach with the little fightful spirit to him. Okay, this time they are not playing man. Good deep coverage. Oh, I liked it until this. Why did they let him go there? Okay, that was a good read by Bryce, but poor. I really liked their coverage there to start off with, but then they just let it go. That was weird. They had three guys standing there. Okay, no pressure up front again. Look at Bryce throwing off platform. He's on his toes in the air. He doesn't need to be. I don't know. Why did they draft that guy? He's so raw and so small. It's just so weird. I was talking to a Panthers fan the other day, and he was even talking about. He was like, "Why did we draft Bryce?" It's just he's like nobody understands it. I was like, I don't understand it either. I'm glad to finally hear one of the faithful say the same thing. They were saying it's hard to watch him because they think every time he's got the ball that he's going to get hurt. He's so small. There's some holding right here. Boom. I'm not seeing anything with the Giants defense up front. Poor tackling there too. The honeymoon with Liam. I don't want to start disliking Liam yet. Oh, he just gets tossed. And then 97 runs into 68. Bam. 24 gets tossed. All right, man coverage again, one deep. Pretty tight coverage. He goes for the linebacker. Smart. 51 gets free, gets a hit on the quarterback. Let's see what happens there. Who's blocking 51? Yeah, that whole Randy Gregory fiasco was what in the world? 70. 70 gets beat. I forgot about that, Lawrence. Yeah. Oh, 70 just gets that was just horrible. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to give 51 much credit for that. This is mainly a what a crappy job by 70. I'm not sure he ever even touched 51. Oof. We'll see if 51 does something later. Boom. Okay, they all read that. Didn't help them though. Good grief. They tackle like the Buccaneers. Man, they should have stopped this like immediately. How's this guy not make this tackle? What was that? What is this? What is he doing? He just falls down. He doesn't even try to tackle the dude. He just falls down. Weird. And this guy stops blocking here, right here, because he sees this guy coming. So he stops blocking 3 to try to not get hurt. And then 3 just kind of blocks himself with it. Oh man, these are like Keystone Cops. This guy falls down. Wonder why he fell down. No reason, I bet. 31 just whip. Oh. And it's, he just falls. Man, this is a bad football. He just falls for no reason. So will we have 4 people fall for no reason on this play? Is the field bad or something? Ooh, I know it was bad when we played here. Yeah, you're right, MH. Gregory should never have been. We shouldn't even mess with that. Yeah, Lawrence, just the fact that they've still got Tryon starting out there is just you're just like, what are you doing? I mean, the guy has we've given him every chance in the world to be a starter, and he's never shown that he's starting material. So now you're going to have him out there as starter again. It's like, what? Oh, you should got somebody in off season or something. Oh, don't forget about Jarrett, Joe, Raheem Jarrett. I still got faith in him, man. Yeah, we really need Tucker. The guy, but bless Rashad White. I like him a lot as a player and as a person. But Bucky Irvin is just so much better than him as a pure runner. You know, he needs to be on the field. And Sean Tucker he deserves snaps. I mean, we're really stuck in a hard way. Hey, what's up, Gotti? We're really stuck in a situation that most teams would be very grateful for. You know, we got 3 really good running backs. We can't get them all enough snaps. 39-12 Bucs. I like it. I like it, Gotti. Everybody's picking the Bucs. I'm happy about that. Dang, nobody. I picked the highest score for the Giants, and that was 15. And that was before I even watched this mess. They're pretty bad. They are pretty bad. Just from what we've seen so far. We've only seen like 2 series here. Putting you on the big board. Somebody's got to pick the Giants, man. Somebody's got to be brave to do it. The injury reports, I could pull them up. Let's say they're not really official till tomorrow, right? So far, week 11 injury report. We got our week 12 injury report. My bad. Put it on screen so we can see it. A reference. Okay. Here's what we got. Yep. That's all the way unnoticed. What's up, Blues Miller? All right. Where are we at? We're looking at Denver, Miami, Tennessee, Raiders, Tampa. Okay, we got Greg Gaines did not participate. Zion McCollum did not participate. Troy Hill, we just didn't we just bring him up from the practice squad? Golston, full participation. Limited, Tyke Smith, Tristan Wirf. So he was practicing, but limited. And Mike Evans, limited. So Zion McCollum. Now here's a surprising one, is that Braswell's not on this list at all. And y'all saw him yesterday. I pointed it out. He just laid down on the field and quit on a play like he had broken his wrist or something. And he's not even on the injury report. Interesting. All right, New York Giants. What we got? Concussion. Slayton. Limited. They got everybody. Bunch of limited guys. Dexter Lawrence was limited with a knee, hopefully. Thibodeau, wrist, hopefully. Huh. It's interesting with Braswell. I was interested to see if he was going to be on the injury report. I'm glad you're pumped for the game, Gotti. I am too. I'm ready. I'm ready for this team to start playing like they can play. You know, we got the talent. We can do it. Yeah. Who would look at Tryon and Logan Hall? Those two guys, I'm just like, neither one of them are starters on any team in the league. Even the Panthers, they wouldn't be starters. But yet, they keep trying to wedge those guys in there, man. They're trying to make them something they're not. Yeah, to look at those guys and go, okay, that's what we're going to start the season with. We don't need anybody else. Joe's not picking the Bucs to win. He's picking the Giants to lose. Also, they're going to put Tucker. I saw that press conference right before I got online. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I just saw that Liam did a press conference. So they're going to give him touches. Okay, good. Yeah, because, man, ever since he had that huge game, I mean, for like the past two games, he ain't got any touches. Rampage, you're going Giants 28-24. We got our first Giants pick. (24-28). I should be letting this all 22 play, huh? Giants. Man, I tell you what, if we lose to this team from what I've seen so far, I hope Zion can play too. He's played really well this year. And Tyke Smith did not practice today. And Evan was full today. Okay. I wonder if if that injury report was yesterday. Yeah, it should be an easy win, MH. It really should. What's wrong with Zion? Is he still that groin or hamstring injury? Let me see. I guess I could look it up. I had it right here. Hamstring. I didn't even see him on field get hurt. You know, I looked for it, but he was on the field. He was there, and then oh, you change it, MH. You change it at 31-6. All right. Is that from watching this all 22? All right. Joe going with 30, 34, 13 bucks. Man, we are all predicting right around the same. That's going to be a tight, whoever wins. Yeah, yeah. I thought Britt would be able to handle it, but he's not ready for prime time, man. Not ready for prime time. And I wonder how much of a factor that is. But even when he's not out there playing, we're still playing like garbage. The Cardinals are 6-4. You got to hear that all the time. Oh man. Oh, I love a 1 o'clock game, Joe. Love it. I hate 4 o'clock games. I hate Monday night games. I hate Sunday night games. I hate Thursday games. I like watching football at 1 o'clock on Sundays. It just seems natural. I guess 4 o'clock's not too bad. But you know, you like to get the primetime games because it does grow the fan base. People get, but you got to win, where you got to look fun and exciting when you're playing. That was a bad snap, or Bryce. He's just so small. He's got to jump up for every snap. Boom! Oh, 68. Good job. Right here. He comes and gets this block. This is a nice block. Bam! Man, he just destroyed that dude. Almost got a pancake. He was going for that pancake. Tom, you were right. I'll give you that, man. Yeah, they play a lot of man coverage. This is what, second series, and I think they've only played 3 snaps of zone. Whoa. That was a risky throw. And 28 celebrating like he did anything. He didn't do a thing there. If that receiver was any better, he would have caught it. 28 didn't do nothing. I guess he did get a hand in there. All right, now they play zone this time in the red zone. Playing zone in the red zone. And they leave this guy wide open. Holy smokes. Again, busted coverage right here. Man. Bryce doesn't even see him. Oh, there he goes. He saw him. And it was a bad throw. Man, these teams suck. He could have run that in. There was nobody in front of him either. This Giants defense is not very good. I mean, see, Bryce could have run this in. There was nobody there. It's 51. He got a little bit of moves on him, I saw there. Tom was right. Everybody say it. Tom was right. He complained about that all offseason. Yeah, that would stink, Blues Mo. That's one of the big reasons why I've never moved to the West Coast is because of the time zone mess. You know, my whole life, except for a period of about 4 years, I lived on the East Coast, and you know everything is East Coast time. Oh my gosh, these teams are horrible. So 94, I like 94. 94 is good. 25, don't you get blocked up. Ah, did it. Oh, he was offsides, man. 8, it looked like he was offsides there. No, he just steps right there. Okay. That was close. We see that block by 13 out there on this screen. Not a very good block. He actually gets stumped on that one. Blink. Very vanilla offense. And I imagine DeVito is going to. Man, that's just ugly. Weak play action. Horrible throw. It's low. So our 1 p.m. game is 10 a.m. for you guys. Now, see, that would be horrible. I don't like getting up early on Sundays for football. This is the first year I think that I haven't watched any of the 9:30 games in Europe. And this is some super basic offense and defense. Where'd Daniel Jones go? Where'd he go? Ugh. He just throw that away? It's supposed to be a screen to 26. Looks like he tried to throw it at his feet, though. Maybe he's just that bad. They couldn't get the screen set up either. 26 couldn't get out there. Look, he's he's like, yeah, he's like 76, man. You're supposed to be out there blocking in front of me. Get out there. Oh, this is just ugly. Where is he even throwing the ball? Here's 26 right here, and he just kind of throws over here to 47. 47 ends up kicking it. Man, this is some ugly football. Did anybody watch this game? Did y'all watch this game? Oh my gosh, 6:30 a.m. Yeah, there ain't no way I'm watching that. Got the quick out over here. Boom. Can you hit it? Oh my gosh. It was behind him. Man, Daniel Jones sucks. No wonder they benched him. I wish we could have seen, this offensive line against a better defense. Singletary is 66 now. Wow. I'm so old. Oh, he fumbles it. These two teams are so bad. Whoa. The ball just goes right through his arms. The baby's home. Boo. Simple offense here. She's going to run it straight in the middle. Wide open. Probably getting ready to be wide open, but no, no. And that's where he does it. Yep. They are not a very good defense. Good. Is that 51 again? Good push there. Who is that? No, that's Brian Burns. Okay. 45 was showing a little bit there too. Where did 51 go? Oh, 45, you stink. You had that tackle. You beat your guy. He beats 72, but then whiffs on the tackle. Oh, that wasn't 72. Who was it? Oh, it's the running back. Okay. Or whoever zero is. Hmm. My goodness, they keep leaving Burns unblocked or whatever, and he's giving Bryce a fits. Man, we shouldn't do that. Burns is too fast to leave unblocked. Where did 51 go? 45 got blocked right out of the screen on that one. '51 is Aziz Ojulari. So they got 45 in his place there. I don't know if he's rotation or if 51 got hurt. Here's 51 here. Boom. Crappy tackling. Don't like that. Gonna go low on an open field tackle. I don't get the impression that the Giants aren't trying. They don't have a lot of oomph, but they I don't think they're just not that good. All right, looks like they're going to do man again. Oh, you big dummy. 97. He didn't move. All right. Show me something. Somebody show me something. Nothing. Bad pass by Burn or Bryce. Move on. Look at this offensive line. What do we got? What do we got? These are two of the most vanilla offenses. just really basic. He just threw it away, didn't he? Daniel Jones is pretty bad. Not accurate at all. Their offensive line doesn't look bad, but it's hard to tell because they're going up against the Panthers' defensive line, which is not that great. So yeah, their strength is definitely their run game. Oh, that's a keeper. This is a yeah. Oh, nice. Bad pass, but good play. A little high. Or was it high? Yeah, a little high. Yeah, I'm excited for the running back room, man. If we're gonna put Tucker out there some, but whose snaps is that gonna cut into? I don't want it to cut into Bucky snaps. 97, Dexter Lawrence. He hasn't really stood out to me, but did he play in this game? The only one that's really stood out to me so far has been 94 on Panthers line, defensive line. I'm not seeing anything with their offensive line that's like glaringly bad. Talking about the Giants. Oh, that was a good hit there. Yeah, Dexter Lawrence is the name I recognize on the Giants defense, and Brian Burns, of course. I always thought Brian Burns was a little overrated, but oh, Raheem Nunez is on this too. There he is, right there. That's him right there. He's number 93. Nacho. Nacho, man. I was always upset we never got a mic'd up with him. I heard he was a big talker. Ah, that looks painful. Yeah, so, I don't think their defensive line is bad. I don't think it's great. I don't think their offensive line is bad. I don't think it's great. Uh, they play a lot of man coverage. They're pretty decent at it. Definitely beatable, though. Definitely beatable. Uh-oh. Brian Burns got through. Is that a stunt? Yep. Whoop. Their offense, though, really, their play calling is garbage. Very basic. Look at this special teams. What is this? Both sides. This funky lineup. They trying something. Do they have gunners out there? That's weird. Who is it? What's this guy doing? That's strange. Very strange. But then the Giants are doing strange stuff. Huh. Interesting. Both sides were being funky. Yeah, we don't have to worry about them tricking us. We don't have to worry about them uh, catching us off guard with stuff. We just got to play fundamental football. But unfortunately, that's what we've had a problem with this year. I think our offense is going to chew up their defense. They're not going to know what hit them. I mean, if they're struggling against the Panthers with their vanilla high school offense, Yeah, I think we're going to confuse the heck out of their defense. Got a poor blocking by their tight end there. This game started off really bad by both teams, but they're kind of shoring it up. It's almost like they both realize, oh, hey, we can win this. So let's play serious. Oh, a little flea flicker, and he's wide open. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And he's looking over here. No. Is he trying to look that safety off, maybe? No, he got sacked. How in the world did he not see 17? He should have thrown it right there. Why did he not throw it right there? He could have thrown it to 1, 2. It didn't matter, but definitely 17 was blazing across the field. Right? I mean, it looks like he's looking at one here, but then he just pulls it and then gets sacked. Why? Oh, he is bad. Yeah, I think Daniel Jones is probably the reason why they're as bad as they are, because the rest of the team seems to be okay. I'm not seeing any glaringly bad stuff here. How did that guy get by in there? Left tackle gets whooped. Who else? Somebody else got whooped in the middle there, too. Is this a blitz? What do we got going on here? Let's analyze it. Yep, got a blitz coming. And they brought the house. Great time to bring the house, too, because they only have 3 guys going out for receptions. So 76 gets beat, 61 gets beat, 72 gets beat. 76 gets beat here, 61 gets beat here, and 72 gets beat here. Now the running back does a really good job. He tosses the ball back and then runs back here to protect, but he doesn't see anybody coming from this side. He's totally looking over here. Why did Daniel Jones not throw this ball right here? Man. Yeah, he's bad quarterback. I didn't realize. 97 was the dummy that jumped the snap. Dexter Lawrence. That's a good question, Rampage. Why is Rachaad White getting snaps outside of when he's needed to pass protect? That is a good question. We played him as a receiver in that 49ers game quite a bit. But yeah, Bucky Irvin is just so much better. Bucky Irvin's a really good running back. And then Sean Tucker, of course, what he did to the Saints, but then, we haven't really seen. I mean, I've been calling for him to get snaps for 2 years now, but because I want to see what we got with the guy, and he showed some really good stuff but he's got to be consistent with it. He just doesn't get enough snaps. Rashad White is so much like what they like on this team is a jack of all trades, a master of none. Where we really like players that are Swiss Army knives on both defense and offense. So he fits right in with that. So maybe that's why they. Oh, 97. Yeah, there we go. That was good. There you go, Lawrence. 97, just good push, man. Right here. That's some Vita Vea stuff right there. Just straight up bull rush. Boom. He's picking that guy up. Look, this guy's literally off the ground. That's funny. Huh. Okay, so that was a good third down. That's when you want to do it. That's when you want to see you guys do it. 45-6 Giants. Okay. Yeah, I didn't write your prediction down yesterday, okay. You are not playing around this year. You want bowls gone. So many people really do. And I get it. I get it. It's boring. I'm tired of these mid teams. Yeah, safety did just give him the whole field on that play. That was so weird. You got one job. Um, we used to do that too, Blues Miller, with the center where we'd push him down. Sue would do it. Sue would push the center down, and Golston or somebody would jump over him. But you got to be careful. You can't touch the center with your feet when you jump over or your hands. Okay, I'll tell you what. If we lose this game, and especially if our defense loses us this game, yeah, that'll be it for balls, man. All right, 72 struggles a bit, but he's going to be going up against Tryon, so not gonna be too much of a threat. Lose by 2 scores, man. Jeff Fisher is better than Todd Bowles. Ooh, that's a big statement right there. Jeff Fisher is the king of middling teams, but you're probably right. At least his teams were exciting every now and then. Oh, I never liked Jeff Fisher, man. He was so smarmy. He would get on the competition committee and make all these statements that just rubbed me wrong. I'm like, man, this is football. If we lose, somebody owes you a beer. All right, okay. If we lose, I will buy you a beer at the Oakland game. I'll make that bet with you. Oh, look at that haul. Fish. Panthers, come on now. Dang. Let's see. Who opens this up? 74. Oh, 56 overshoots. Yeah, big dummy. Man. Fisher was great to interview. Yeah, the Saints were apparently very bad because they played that Thursday night and just looked like total garbage. So our win against them, while it was good and I enjoyed it, we just beat up a really bad team. Oh, look at this. They're doing a little something here. Is it going to work? 84. No, it gets batted down because Daniel Jones is horrible. Oh, it's an interception. That's why. That's why they don't try to do anything with him, because he does stuff like this. You got one guy in front of you. That's it. And you let him. Oh, you hit him in the face mask with it. Oh my goodness. He is bad. I do like our offense, MK. Our offense is good. It's so funny how our running game, has been so bad for the past few years. And in this year, it's really good. But our defense is so bad that it's like nobody's even really talking about our running game, how much it's improved. Man. Oh, that was a great Super Bowl, man. Was it Tennessee and the Rams, right? I would not want Jeff Fisher as head coach now. What's he even doing though? I don't think I've heard from him since in a decade. Yeah, yeah. Unless Balls really does something, just starts blowing out teams or something. I don't think the Glazers are going to keep him around. I mean, they're losing fans. They can't even get the stadium filled up. And that's including all the opponents' fans who are showing up. No pressure. He nobody likes listening to him in his press conferences. He's not exciting. His defense is just garbage, hot garbage right now. I don't see how the Bulls can keep him on unless we come out and just rip through the rest of the season and are dominant, which I don't think is going to happen. All right, Burns puts on some moves here. Nice. Can't ever get that. That was the thing about Burns. I always thought he's got speed, no strength though. He's just able to. It's so easy to maneuver him out of the way. 96 does a pretty good job here though. Oh, until that. Hmm. Cohn is head coach. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that's how it's going to go. Which kind of sucks because I really like Larry Foote. Don't want to see him leave, go anywhere. But what can you do? All right, Lawrence, take it easy, brother. Yeah, I'd like to have an offensive head coach. You know, that's what we'll flip back and forth. You know, we've tried a defensive head coach. Let's go for an offensive one now. They're usually more fun. Defensive head coaches are so boring. Yeah, I'm not sold as Cohen as head coach either, but I don't want to lose him. So I think it's worth giving him a shot. Any other human being. Yeah, what is Jeff Fisher doing? Uh, okay. Is there anything he's doing right now? Oh, he's the chief advisor for the Nashville Cats. Arena Football League. He's the chief advisor for the Arena Football League Nashville Cats, spelled with a K. So Gruden is. Oh, now you know if we brought Gruden in, he would be the offensive play caller. So Cone would be just a figurehead or get let go. He'd probably get let go. So I don't really particularly want Gruden. I want to keep Cone. I really like him. I really like what he has done with our offense, particularly our run game. Just how fast he got it all together. It's incredible to me. All right, so what I'm seeing from the Giants definitely beatable. I think they're average. I think Daniel Jones really, really brought them down. They look like they might be more difficult than I thought. 97 Lawrence, he's got some strength there. Brian Burns has got the speed. You've got, they can play man coverage, zone coverage, whatever. Typical defense. Not too tricky on either side of the ball. They're really kind of in your face with it. They're going to do what they're going to do, and you just got to stop them. The run game seems to be pretty good. Was that Tracy? Is that the guy's name? The running back, Tracy? He seems to be okay. Really downhill runner. But they were opening up big holes for him. So with the way our defense is playing, that's probably going to be an issue, especially with the tackling, our linebackers, keeping their fits right. But I think offensively, we're just going to dominate this game. I don't think their defense is going to be able to keep up with us. And their offense is definitely not going to be able to keep up with our offense. So I'm sticking with my score prediction. Very winnable game. They are a little bit better than I thought they were. I didn't realize how bad Daniels was. He was really bad. Jenna as defensive coordinator. That would be hilarious. I thought you were leaving, Lawrence. I got to get out of here too. The game's getting ready to come on. You vote for the return of Lovie Smith? Oh my gosh, Rashad. No way. He was such a bad coach, man. That was some bad football. I would take balls over Lovie Smith all day. I couldn't watch any more Lovie Smith football. Oof, just the thought of it. Josh, what's up, man? 27-14 Bucs. All right. I'm going to put you down as Joshua R. Because that last name there. Is that a postscript O? 27-14. Good one. That's almost my exact score. I said 22-15. But I tell you what, this is going to be a tight race this week. Everybody's picking very close, except MK. If the Bucs lose, MK will probably get it. Yeah, I got to get out of here too, Lawrence. So, yeah, I think they're very beatable. But yeah, like you said, gosh, remember that Shiano game where we were just beating up on them, and then all of a sudden, I think it was Eli. He just started throwing those bombs, and that's when we realized that Shiano didn't know how to have a secondary. he didn't know what to do. Great run stopper. We couldn't stop a deep pass for nothing. And then every other team for the rest of the year just started throwing bombs on us. That's all they did. But yeah, the Giants whooped us in that game. We had them too, man. We were beating the mess out of them. And then all of a sudden they were like, hey, wait a minute. What if we throw deep? And then it was like, oh, well, they can't stop deep passes. Let's just keep doing that. All right. I got to get out of here, guys. It's been fun. Appreciate y'all hanging out. I hope what we saw here on film is the best we'll see the Giants perform. Hopefully we'll be watching the All-22 next week and dissecting how awesomely we beat these guys up. Definitely beatable. Definitely beatable. Not as weak as I thought they were, though. But, all right, guys. We'll see you. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow night, but keep an eye out. And if not, we'll see you probably Monday. So, till next time, go Bucs.